Welcome back to Orwell. We got a bunch of new information, but I don't think any of it's really relevant except for the stuff I literally can't submit. So for some reason, we can submit pictures as a portrait, but that's not what's relevant here. What's relevant is that Harrison has a mother who is, for one reason or another, has a disability or injury who he is taking care of. Whether or not that's actually a motivating factor for him, this is what bothers me. Is I want to submit the fact that his mother is disabled or injured, therefore he may have a motivation for being frustrated with the state, right? If you're trying to do an investigation of a person's personality, motivations, and future, and anticipate their future actions, the smart thing to do is try and figure out what their motivating factors are. Clearly, he loves his mother. He has additional health insurance and life insurance taken out for her. He's taking care of her. We don't even have the options to submit the fact that he has a mother. And that's very frustrating. And I'm sort of hoping that this not a word, huh? Fuck. Well, let's do this one then. The fact that he wrote mail as Abraham. It was Harris O'Donnell after all. Well done, investigator. Make sure we have all relevant locations where he might be hiding in his profile so we can make an arrest. Is that what the motivating factor is here? I didn't think our intention was to get him arrested. I don't think there's reasonable proof at this point. Oh, no. Objective solved. That doesn't seem right at all. Wait, why do we suddenly have listener info? I guess it was just triggered externally. Or triggered by us adding that one thing. Knock knock. Who are you? Name's initiate. Oh, you're this hacker guy Harrison spoke about then. You hacked the Thought blog. You've been following us around. Why? What do you want? What I want to know what happened to Thought. So I thought Initiate might have been the one who was instigating all of these other actions. I don't know, was this Thought's work? Was it a government setup? Listen, I don't know either. I'm sorry, but shit is majorly going down the drain right now. If you can help us, do it, please. I fear my help got you where you are right now. You helped to dox this You helped to dox this cost again? Harrison told me you wouldn't want to assist us. Wait, hold on. That's a very weird way of phrasing that, but okay. Harrison told me you wouldn't want to assist us to talk so openly. Did you forget what's going on? Can you do that again? Nope, they're going to track me down for sure. Barely got out the last time. I need more intel on this thing first. At the moment, I don't see a way. Well, theoretically, he's also the one who hacked Orwell. So... Abraham Goldfels, who found us, Thought sent us a message. Thought should gather once more. What? Abe is back. He has a plan. You know him, kinda. We're from coincidence. If you know Abraham, why don't you attend this gathering as well? It's going down 4 p.m. as conference call. Give me your number and I will invite you as well. No thanks, but no thanks. Sounds like a trap to me. You shouldn't attend either. I'm pretty positive it's not. Email sounded authentic, but have it your way. I will. Good luck with this gathering. I mean, so Harrison could be a could have an allegiance to the state. His motivations for impersonating the person formerly known as Abraham are unclear. He's clearly not totally on the up and up, since he doesn't know. Well, maybe he does. I guess he must know that Abraham is dead. Otherwise, he wouldn't go so far as to impersonate him via a legit-looking email. But his actual motivations are unclear. He could be setting this all up to try and dredge, either make other people take the fall for his own choices and decisions, or he could be working for the government in some fashion to try and flush out presumed enemies of the state, as in the way that totalitarian regimes love to assign. So his motivations are still unclear. And again, I can't submit any data that would lead us in the direction of resolving that. So I could submit his former employment, but I don't think that's actually relevant. Terribly sorry about that. Oh, okay. This informs. Okay, so I forgot about this. So we read this before we read his phone texts, so this makes more sense in recontextualized. Back with this shitty group. I don't think this is relevant at all. It's just flavor. Wait, but who's got his phone? This still might not be Harrison. If he doesn't know where his phone is, then what we are reading from here could be totally erroneous. This is just a contact list. It doesn't say the last people he called. And if this was sent this morning, his phone could have been missing from the day before. It could be Marca. Depending on how, that would be a hell of a reach. But let's see. So Harrison had his phone on the 16th. It's so weird because this is not, being explicitly told. This is all stuff I'm inferring. And I almost don't really want to give the game credit for doing this, because to be honest, I don't know whether any of it's relevant or if it's totally accidental and I'm just trying to read more into it than's actually there. Because it's very not explicit. He had his phone on the 16th. And then he had his phone on the 16th. There are no further messages after the 16th. That was the last message she sent. His phone could have been missing at any point after that. And therefore, this email could have been sent by somebody who wasn't Harrison, because he doesn't have it. I might be reaching. But that's enough that I think this is relevant and important. He lost his phone. I thought he would be attached to it. Yeah, I mean, me too, but I feel like that cuts out so much else. You were at Cyber Cafe Chestnut yesterday evening. Said you stormed in and furiously wrote something on your PC, probably this outrageous blog post, then stormed back out the door only to meet whom? Juliet? So he could have left his phone at Cyber Cafe Chestnut. So let's look at the other users here. There are theoretically 2,048 people who could, I guess, but let's assume it's one of these people. It is possible that it's Marka, but based on the email she sent, unless that's a deliberate, it could be. Sorry, I have something stuck in my throat. Give me just a second. Marka could have taken gotten his phone, used this all as a cover to scapegoat him for these actions. That doesn't change the things that he has written or presumably written, and it would be a hell of a reach for somebody to, you know, put up this farce or put up all these false emails and things and messages from Harrison without he himself knowing. So I think at most he left his phone and somebody else has it or had it. Nobody else's devices are coming up for any reason, but as we've shown before, the game isn't exactly eager for us to load in information, even if it might be informational. Win the game. None of these names ring a bell other than Hancock. But if somebody else got a hold of his phone... I don't think... I mean, what does our profile on Initiate say? Weirdly, this is sort of the first... No, they know he attacked Orwell. Or they. So I don't think that's relevant. Even if we know... I mean, we know he hacked Orwell, therefore... You would presume they also know that it can be inferred that he helped dox Costigan, because that was sort of the whole point. Or certainly the outcome of that action. I don't understand why I would submit these pieces of data. Nor this photo isn't relevant. The contacts I don't think are relevant. Fine. You want me to do this one? I'll do it. He has a mother. He lives with his mother, I guess. That triggered something, so I guess that was the right move. From Gunther Ahrens to Initiate. Initiate, I need to apologize to you for remaining silent for such a long time. I've been working on a plan in hiding. Today I need to call upon your help to make it happen. I am aware of your capabilities and your skills. You need to stop trying to tear down the walls, instead shifting to running through open doors. Here's where to find one. And it's an IP address and a port. 4 p.m. today. Except who is the Gunther Ahrens in this? Is it Harrison? I don't think it's Harrison, because we would have seen the other side of that message, right? Wouldn't that come through? Wait, why are we still... What's in red? Browser history. Why? Why? She checked her email? Is that what's relevant? I'm so confused. It's only 12 data chunks remaining. Please let this lead somewhere. Why would someone like O'Donnell own a health insurance for a family member? Because she's fucking in a wheelchair. Jesus, why won't you let me submit the relevant information? Neither of these are relevant. Unless it just wants me to submit all of these and then for us to discover that one of them is a hospital and one of them is his mother's home or something. I'm very... anyway. Alright. Let me cut the episode and we'll return to this. I'm not sure where else to go. Alright. Next episode.